Motion different, seconded by Ms. What? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 4 ayes, 1 absent. Susan says yay. And it is
8:18.
A recording of this meeting is being made and shall be kept for 30 days as public record. Please stand for the pledge. Ready? Begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call. I am here. Vince Litt is here. Cindy Hepburn's here. Jim Bender is absent. And Mr. Dwayne Moore is here. Lexi Finch is here. Need a motion to approve the agenda? Motion. Second by Mr. Moore, seconded by Vince Litt. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 1 absent, 4 ayes, and Stu, yes. RTA report.
Okay, first off, our brigade and I had our monthly meeting on Monday. We worked on each concern presented in a supportive and proactive manner. Thank you. Next, I hope all teachers had productive parent conferences, which took place, of course, last Thursday. All right, with negotiations, the big topic. Our next bargaining meeting with the district's team is this coming Wednesday, November 9th. To the point, the negotiations are going slowly, but we are making progress. Our salary schedule may not be the worst in the Allen Valley, but it's also maybe not the most competitive. If our district wants to retain and attract qualified teachers, then our district needs to make improvements to the salary schedule. Our teachers have made numerous concessions over the past several years to help our district out of the financial hardship we are in. And now the district has the means to show their appreciation for our hard work and dedication to our district. We look forward to another productive bargaining session next week and hope that we can reach a tentative agreement soon. Thanks. And again, another shout out thanks to the negotiations team and its leaders, Tammy Stark and Sherry Titus. That's it.
Wait for us to see it. Student board.
Good evening, everyone. They're going through tryouts for starting to get the roster to start practicing. ASB is trying to put together either a food drive or a toy drive, depending on which one he thinks is the most effective. And then they also have a blood drive coming up, and drama has a play in about 2 weeks as well.
CBO, Mr. Irving.
Yesterday concluded the first part of our FPM review, which has been a whirlwind of paperwork gathering and information gathered for CDE. Sure, last will have something to say about it too, maybe. But anyway, so glad that part of that's off my plate. Hopefully the rest will be done soon. Following our last board meeting, and the board are passing resolution 22-23-07. Paperwork has been submitted to the California Energy Commission in regards to our application for funds to go towards HVAC repair. Similar application has been submitted to address plumbing fixtures that are outdated and can be replaced, with state money for more energy efficient versions. Meeting with Desiree tomorrow to go over quotes on sped buses following the approval of that resolution as well. So that meeting is tomorrow afternoon. Let's see what else. As you can see to my right over here, the district has a couple of COVID tests for students to take home for Thanksgiving break that, due to needing to make sure that they stay temperature controlled or being stored indoors. So prior to Thanksgiving break, those will be distributed to the school sites to the families if they want. The Painters Punch Walk is still underway for the painting project at the high school in Aldad. What else we got? And then cameras project is underway. The district office cameras have been installed. All the cameras have been installed as they work from Eagle Way back towards 30th and the campus and M&O. And that is it for me.
You were saying about the different energy applications and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Did we fill one out for the electric mowers, and have they still tested them, and where are we at on that?
Grounds, we had them the week mid-October, early October, same week as homecoming week. Waiting on paperwork from Raleigh on just specifications of what our mowers are, so that
Assistant Superintendent of Instruction and Curriculum.
As Robert mentioned, we did just finish the federal program monitoring review. We were reviewed for 3 of the different areas. There's lots of them that you could be reviewed on. We were only reviewed for 3. They were Title IV, the federal stimulus funds, so the ESSER, GEAR, all of those, and then our EL programs. We were completely clear for Title IV, so they had no findings there. We did have 3 minor findings in both EL and in the federal stimulus funds, but they're all minor. We'll have those cleared up at 45 days to clear them up. For the federal stimulus funds, they just need some clarification in the funds that we spent for a few things. And then for EL, we have to revise. The reason we had a finding is we need to revise our board policy. We need time to be able to do that. So the board policy is going to be coming to you for review, I believe at the next board meeting, and hopefully approval so we can get that finding to be cleared, and just a few minor changes to it to match the changes that we put into our EL plan not too long ago that was approved. So we just need to match the board policy to that, and then that will clear the EL finding that we had. The CDE team that we worked with seems very pleased with our progress, and they're very optimistic that we'll be able to have everything cleared within that 45-day time period. So I'm looking to having everything cleared pretty much, and no findings actually held for any of those different programs. Our school sites are continuing to work with Doug Fisher on teacher clarity. He met with West Park, Rosewood High School, and Tropical Middle School yesterday, each group for 1-hour sessions to keep focusing on that teacher clarity, the learning intentions, the student success criteria, and all of those pieces. So that is continuing to happen. He also, Doug met with myself, Stephanie Lipari, Jackie Stevenson, and Mr. Torres on Monday, and they wanted some help with figuring out a way to and start getting some of our rare earth and Abraham Lincoln students also enrolled in some of the college courses, so they can also have concurrent enrollment.
So he met with us to work on that. So we're going to start getting some of those students set up for college courses in spring. So some of our Earth Day Abraham Lincoln students, we're hoping to get also enrolled in attending college, either in person or online, similar to what the Roseland High School or college campus students are doing that are also enrolled. Today we had Dr. Becky Wetzel come out and do some training for Roseland Elementary School in West Park on small group instruction. That was part of what the teachers had stated they would like to have as far as our MTSS work with her. So we did do that tonight, and that's all I have.
Assistant Superintendent, Human Resources, Ms. Harless.
Good evening, everyone. HR continues to be busy. We have, we still have a few certificated openings that we're working on. We have numerous classified openings, and so my office Becky has been setting up testing for anyone that is interested in coming and testing for some of the certain categories, campus safety officer, food service, and the rest of them. So she's going to be doing that tomorrow. I think she has 12 people that are coming in to test, and then interviews for numerous categories are also going to be held on Friday. So hopefully we'll be able to fill some of those vacancies that have occurred. And so as we're going through and trying to fill those spots, and there's been discussion about, what is HR doing to, find folks. We have, classes that are over in size, and so we have our front line, we have our K-12 job spot, we have our billboards, and then on the consent items, it is for your approval to, finally got all those permission slips in, so we're ready to post our video to the movie theaters. So, and those will be not local movie theaters, but in areas close to a few colleges and different areas that are similar to our demographics, and trying to bring people into our area. So that is what we're doing. And we also are increasing our sub pool every week. We have a couple more people that inquire about coming in and subbing. So we're just working hard to bring people in.
Superintendent Davis.
Thank you, Mr. President. Good evening and welcome to everybody here, and welcome to those at home joining us. I want to thank, first of all of our teachers and site admin for a wonderful parent conference day last Thursday. We had several parents come out. I've been trying to gauge whether the 1 to 4 time was more beneficial to our parents than the 5 to 8, and it seems like depending on what school you visited, they varied in what was the preferred time, just to get a gauge for next year. But thank you to all the teachers and especially our parents who took time to visit their child's classrooms and sort of assess how their kids are doing after the first quarter. RTA negotiations, thank you, John, for mentioning. We are back at it next Wednesday. So we're looking forward to it, trust me. Nothing I would like more than for us to be able to come to a decision that is beneficial to not only the district, but especially our teachers. So we'll see how next Wednesday goes. It's been very pleasant. I think Leanne and Robert would agree that it's been absolutely, I hate to say fun, but it's been very pleasant so far. So thank you, and thank the team for that. Want to remind our parents that next Friday, November 11th, is a federal holiday. It's non-student day, of course. It's Veterans Day, a day that we stop to reflect and celebrate all of our current and previous men and women who have served this country in the various forms of the military. And I think it's important for our students to understand it's not just a day off, but why we celebrate November 11th as Veterans Day. So
I'm hoping all of our teachers out there will, have that conversation with the kids between now and next Friday, because it is an important day that we celebrate in this country. And I also would like to do some attendance presentations this evening. And I want to sort of say that I'm a little disappointed because tonight, this has happened I think one other time, I will not be presenting a most improved because every school, all 6 schools in the district had declined in the month of October in their attendance. So I'm not sure what was going on in the month of October, but let's try to really assess the problem and
Not like, well, actually, it was October, Tuesday, November 1st. After Halloween, everybody was dragging it. It was like,
Monday counts.
well, never mind, it was November. Monday was November.
Right.
Tuesday was
No,
November.
Monday was October 31st.
Yeah, never mind.
Okay.
Never mind.
But very interesting that you would ask that question, Ms. Hepburn, because Dan had printed me the results last Friday. And I said to Alma, I need to include Monday because sometimes one day could make a difference. And I have the results that were submitted to me as last Friday. And I have the results that were submitted to me on November 1st. And I'm going to tell you, it did make a difference. It did make a difference in one of the schools. So probably the school that would have probably wished I did not reprint the data, but they would have won. But we have to go and assess for the whole month. So let's see, where are our things here? Best attendance elementary. We had West Park Elementary again with 92.04%. And but Rosemond Elementary was they took a little dive. So you were very close last month, but you've gone down a little bit, Nat. So maybe you can see what's going on over there. And best attendance secondary. This had I used the data from Friday, believe it or not, Tropico Middle School would have won. But because I said, no, Dan, we have to count the whole month. Rosemond High won again by 6/600ths of a point.
Wow.
600, 91.44%, which is low, but still. And Tropico was 91.34. One day, Monday, made a difference for Tropico. So it's still very, very competitive. But no improved. Everybody went down. So
3 months in a row.
there you go. 3 months in a row.
The ghosts and goblins.
That's it for me.
Good.
Well, thank you to you four who came out. It's nice to see somebody here. Thank you to anybody who's watching. I don't like to hear that no schools improved on attendance, but whatever. They'll figure it out, hopefully.
It was the Dodgers. I didn't want to get on
It's pretty depressing, so that could have been a big ordeal. We don't count the days that they don't have schools, right?
No.
Like Thursday, Friday last week?
No.
Yeah, I have no clue how we calculate all that stuff. I don't know. Maybe you guys can figure it out. Like try to do something where they want it in the school other than just learning something fun. But just want to say thank you to everybody here at the DO because I know it's a tough job. And thank you to everybody at all of our schools, especially the admin because things you guys have to deal with, and teachers too, calling parents, that can't be fun. So, but you always got my support. Other than that, I got nothing.
Okay.
Hello, all of you guys here, everybody, and everybody that's watching. I was able to attend back to school night at my children's school, so I ran over to West Park and I got to meet with my daughter's teacher, and she told me all the great things. And I was like, yes, this is great. How do I keep her on track? And she gave me really good feedback and things to work on at home. So I was very happy about that. Made it out to Tropico. And, we've got some work to work on, but it's good to know these things and, really have that open communication. And I participated in the drawing and I won an awesome basket. I was like, what? This is what you call a parent teacher night for baskets. No, I'm just kidding. But I did win. So it was nice. So thank you to whoever put that basket together. With negotiations, I think it's going to go well. We're all going to meet to a happy place, a happy medium. There's compromise on each side. Just work together to move forward, right? Other than that, happy November. It's cold. That's all I have.
Well, thank you for coming out, and those who are on YouTube watching in, we appreciate that. Just a couple other items. This coming Tuesday, we're having a safety and security meeting. It's CSEA, the last one. I hope somebody from RTH comes to this one because of what we're discussing in the importance. And we definitely need the association's feedback on what we're doing and also how we can get to the goals that are coming with that. So it's just something to put in a bug in your ear for. Couple things that are coming down the line. I'm hoping that this will be on a board agenda soon. CIF has now approved flag football for ladies starting next fall. I think we need to get jumping on that.
She's like, I'm a senior.
I'm going to tell you the captains of what she was one on Powder Club. The disappointment on those captains' face when I told them this. Told them the sign. Okay, the juniors, they're ready. Okay, so we'll leave it that much there. As far as the other items, I don't have anything else, but I do have something that I promised Alexia was going to give her. I did get it. Here is the game card. Powder Puff. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the only 2-point conversion. So there's for your, and by the way, 5 of those she just scored. I verify that because I was sitting there. That's for you. You can do whatever you want with it. You can throw it away, but it's something I think you'll treasure.
Thank you.
All right, that's all I have, Mark.
Bob, can I have water?
Yes, you may.
Thank you.
So where's he going? Anybody else? No.
Please take it off.
The most impressive touchdown she scored, and I've seen a lot of these plays. She takes off, she's going to the right, she disappears in a crowd, and I go, okay, I'm waiting for the flag to come up. Next thing I know, she bounces out, turns around, and goes all the way to the other side of the field and takes it in.
That was actually a plan reverse.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. And she's going to tell us all that. But that was just awesome. This gal can play.
I just want to echo what everybody else said. Thanks for being here. And appreciate you guys' work. I mean, you guys do a lot. Now we just got to get the kids to do the same. We just appreciate it. I hope you guys understand that we do appreciate what you guys do. Do we have any comments from the public?
No.
In that case, we will move on. Consent items. A through G, does anybody have any questions?
I do have a question.
Yes.
Leanne, I see the list here of the theaters that the promotions are, not the promotions, but the advertisements going to be on. Yes. Regency Theaters in Los Angeles, Riverside, Rockland, Bakersfield. So, I know it's an advertisement. Are these people likely to relocate or commute or?
I mean, we certainly hope so. And so what happens is, the video will be up on the screen, before the event starts, while people are sitting there. And then when people get on their phones, and this is true of any theater that you go to, they can capture your information off your phone and they can send you stuff.
Okay.
So, it's just another way for us to try to bring people to us.
Yeah.
We're willing to, really do whatever we can, because we know there's, a shortage of classified and certificated. So, hopefully.
I like it, yeah. I saw the billboard coming up to 14. I was like, oh, what do I?
Yeah, I almost went off the freeway the first time I said it. That's why I-
Yeah, I mean, anything, there's a shortage everywhere, so I think anything helps, and I'm open to this. So, yeah, I was gonna ask you about the location, but I saw it. So thank you for that. I had no other question.
Motion by Moore?
Yes.
Second.
Second by Hepburn?
All in favor?
Aye.
All ayes, one absent. Student vote yes, ma'am. Second reading and review of board policies this day.
These are the same board policies that you had at the last board meeting. They will be brought back on November 16th as an action item.
Okay. Contract with NFHS, Network School Broadcasting Program to install cameras at RHESCC to stream sports and selected campus events on football field and gymnasium. You want to explain that? Please.
A little bit. Okay, so CIF has made a push for more high school athletics to be available for streaming online. So the NFHS network is who CIF is currently partnered with, and they are willing, they'd like to install 2 cameras, one for the football field and one inside the gymnasium, to stream athletic events, things like graduation, or anything else that would be happening in there that, obviously up to the district discretion on, the other extracurricular stuff if it's streamed, but, it's an option. They're willing to install 2 cameras for free. The district wouldn't pay for installation. It would, especially the way our layout is of the football field being so far to the west, and they would have point-to-point connection. And if you need a further definition of what that means, that's why I put Dan's name on here also, because it gets out of my wheelhouse a little bit. But ultimately, the district wouldn't pay for anything. Parents or family from out of state or out of the area that would like to, view the sports would, pay a subscription fee to NFHS for the ability to stream, and would get, I think, 10% of whatever that, whatever membership signed up specifically for us, or other apps like ESPN or whatever else. When you create your account, you can select, okay, who are your, who specifically do you want to see stuff for? Somebody can sign up and be like, I only want, Roseland Roadrunners, okay. So So prior to, taking anything to action, it would,
Information.
yeah, just give you guys a,
But yeah, that was, gonna be my question was, what do we get out of it?
we get a little bit of money. Also with it, we were provided the opportunity if we wanted to pursue advertisement to play during, either before somebody starts streaming or during halftime. If there were any local businesses or anything that would, where we can set our own rate for whatever that would be, but they'd be able to upload a video or, we would upload on their behalf an MP4 video that would, play advertising, AutoZone or Homes or, whatever, just,
Any features?
we can play our own video advertising the need for staff.
Did you have a question?
I do, but after you.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is it's free for the installation, you want to put cameras in the